Hey guys, this is Science Craft. Welcome back to another video. And today is finally a science video! So today, we are going to be doing the iodine clock reaction. Now, I recommend adult supervision for this, as this experiment does involve iodine tincture, which can be extremely poisonous to ingest. So, now that we have that out of the way, the first ingredient for today is 3% hydrogen peroxide. Wow. The second ingredient you'll be needing is cornstarch. Third ingredient, the iodine tincture. Next, we will need vitamin C tablets. But make sure you get the caplets like this. Next, you will be needing distilled water. Next, you will be needing some filter paper. And finally, I would recommend some funnels. These are the kind that you could just pick up at a dollar store. They make it a lot easier, but you could do it without them. So for the iodine clock reaction, we're going to be needing two solutions. A solution A and a solution B. We're going to start off by making solution A. So you're going to want to take about this much cornstarch and then pour it into a flask or a beaker or a cup. It really doesn't matter what you use. Next, you're going to want to measure out 175 milliliters of distilled water. It has to be distilled water because if it's not distilled, then some of the minerals, such as chlorine ions, can get in the way and affect the results of the experiment. So this is 100 milliliters and then 75. Alright, now here is our cornstarch and distilled water mixture. Now you're just going to want to try and mix some of that around. Okay, this isn't working at all. Oh, I have outsmarted you, flask! I have a straw! Yes! Dissolve! Oh wow, that's really cloudy. I might have added a little too much. Now I'm going to filter it into this smaller flask with about 3 filter papers. Just going to jam that in. Right, now we pour. I actually don't think this will pour very well. There we go, nice and clear. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we lost a lot of water. Alright, now we need to go microwave this to try and dissolve as much of the cornstarch as possible. You need to make sure to microwave it until it's boiling. Then maybe let it boil for about 3 or 4 seconds, and then stop the microwave. Here is ow, yeah, that's really hot. Here is our cornstarch water after it's been microwaved. Seems a lot clearer now. So now I'm going to filter it, but this time I'm going to use 4 coffee filters. Alright, so none of this spills, because if it does, it'll be pretty hot. Alright, all of it's been poured in. Alright, I'll be back when it's done. It ended up overflowing, so I had to stop it. Next, we're going to need 75 milliliters of hydrogen peroxide. Alright, now I can just swirl it around to mix it all up. Now, we need more distilled water because I, of course, lost a lot in the filtering process. Okay, so I need to fill this up all the way to 250 milliliters. Stir, 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 stir. And now, solution A is done. It's not perfectly clear, but it's good enough. So, if you have the vitamin C 500 milligram tablets, you're going to want to use 2. If you have the 1,000 milligram tablets, you're going to use half of a tablet. So now, we take our 2 caplets, and then we're going to take the back of a spoon and crush them into a powder. Now, you don't want to completely powderize it. Just crush it enough so that way there's not any big chunks. Alright, that's good. Now we're going to transfer this to a beaker or a cup of some sort. Beautiful. Here's our vitamin C powder substance thingy. Alright, now you're going to want to pour in 30 milliliters of distilled water. Then you're going to mix it around for about 30 seconds. You just want to try and dissolve all the vitamin C, but you don't want to dissolve any of the filter or anything else. Now we're going to want to filter it through about 2 coffee filters. Now for this I'm using 2% iodine tincture. If you use 2%, you're going to want to use 30 milliliters. And if you use 5%, you're going to want to use about 13 milliliters. So, I'm just going to pour this in here, but watch. As the iodine tincture is very strongly colored, but as soon as I pour it into the vitamin C solution, all the color disappears. If that happens, then you'll know you've done it correctly. Now the reason that the iodine tincture turned clear when it touched the vitamin C is that, so the iodine tincture, pretty obviously, contains iodine. Iodine has that very strong black color, but when it touches vitamin C, the vitamin C converts the iodine to iodide, which is colorless. Okay, now we're going to want to pour in 200 milliliters of distilled water. Alright, and solution A is done. Now, we have solution A and solution B. Now you're going to want to microwave both solutions until they boil, because the hotter they are when you combine them, the faster it'll happen. You also want to make sure that you pour in solution B, then solution A. For the sake of this demonstration, I'm going to pour in 100 milliliters of each, but really you could just do whatever you wanted. You could do less if you wanted to run the experiment several times. Alright, so here we have solution B. Now we're going to pour in 100 milliliters of this. Here we go. And now, I'm going to get the straw and mix it. If you want it to look cooler, by the way, you should mix it. Now I'm just going to swirl it around. Bam! But yeah, it doesn't really do much from here. This happens because of two competing reactions. The hydrogen peroxide is trying to convert the iodide back to iodine, which has that black color, but it pretty much immediately gets converted back to iodide thanks to the vitamin C. Eventually, though, all the vitamin C runs out, so then all the hydrogen peroxide quickly converts all of the iodide back to iodine, quickly turning the entire solution black. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Oh, bye guys, see you in the